Hey guys, Luke here, and I'm just filming this video on my phone. Essentially, I'm just going to be talking about last night's game now. I went to the game, I went to the decider. It's the first time I've seen New South Wales win. This is my fourth time going to a game, and every time I've seen Queensland win. So about bloody time. The curse is over. I'm not the bad luck for the Blues anymore. At least not last night anyways. However, briefly, I thought I was still. Now I'm just going to kind of run through my thoughts of the game as it was happening. If you're looking for someone to give you like an in-depth analysis on the game, you can find someone who's much better than me to do that. Probably someone on Channel 9, Fox Sports, or Clarkie's column, or someone like that. So yeah, go and find that for an in-depth analysis. I'm just going to be talking about anything that sort of comes to my mind. So obviously the atmosphere was great. Just looking around the ground, it was just a sea of blue. Now, it's been a few years since I've been to a game. It was kind of like that from memory, but the Black Cheese Blues, it just keeps growing in number every year. And I was kind of seated right near them, so it's very evident for me to see just how big that section actually was. In terms of the game itself, I thought first half was quite even. Queensland came out a lot stronger than what I thought they would. When they went ahead, I gotta say, a little bit nervous. Corey Norman's a nice little grubber. He actually had a pretty good start to the game. I thought both him and Cherry Evans weren't terrible in the first half. There were a few shitty kicks, but for the most part, I thought Corey Norman actually held his own at Origin level, which I wasn't really sure he would do. But yeah, nice little grubber to put, I think it was Felice Kafusi over. So they went in with the lead. At that point, I wasn't worried, but I was, things weren't really going to plan. I was expecting the Blues to have the lead at halftime. Obviously, it didn't happen. Then Ethan Lowe kicked the goal. I will say Ethan Lowe was outstanding. And I think in my preview, I talked about Ethan Lowe. I was like, don't know about Ethan Lowe, but yeah, he was very, very good. Obviously, Moses Mbai started as well at the centres. Michael Morgan came off the bench for 10 minutes, whatever, before he got knocked the hell out. But yeah, the first half was quite even. I think for us, Paul Vaughan scored that try. I'm not going to say it came from nowhere. Obviously, we were building to something. But there were a few chances, like Trebojevic dropped the ball when there was a bit of a chance happening. But apart from that, New South Wales weren't offering that much. Even throughout the whole game, we didn't really offer too much apart from a few moments of brilliant. One, which was Paul Vaughan's try. Just sheer power. He just got over. I think Paul Vaughan's he was great for us this whole series. I thought David Clemmer was good for us last night. But yeah, Paul Vaughan, very, very good. Got us that first try, which was great. Got us back into the game. I say back into the game. We're still in the game. It was only 8 points, but got us there. And the fact that we went to the break 8-8, I was really, really confident. I thought home crowd, second half, let's go. Queensland going to crumble under the pressure this time. Didn't really happen. Well, it kind of did. In my preview, I talked about how I thought it was going to be a close game up until like 50-60 minute mark, and New South Wales would run away with it. And I looked for a good portion, like for the last 20 minutes or so, up until about the 70-minute mark, I thought I was bang on with it. I know me at the ground, once we went up by 12 points, the pool cue was in the rack. Like, I thought it was game over. I think everyone around me thought it was game over. We kept getting some really good results, like Cameron Murray stripped the ball, and we just had like a few sets on the line, and it felt like we were just going to score at some point. It just never happened though. But I know around me, the general vibe I got from the crowd was like kind of similar. I don't know how to explain this, but say like if your team's playing, like, well, if your team's winning and you kind of, running downhill, everything's coming up for your team, and everyone's kind of relaxed and happy and having a good time, in particular like a grand final, something like that. Like once you've sort of secured the win, everyone's happy, like, oh my God, how good's this? But in typical Queensland fashion, they came back and scored, and then immediately we went from like, oh, relaxed, to like, oh my God, it's happening again. It's going to happen. They're going to score again. I remember the people around me were going, watch, Queensland are going to score soon. And I was going, no, just relax. We'll be fine. We weren't fine. They scored again. So Josh Maguire scored the first one, and then I think it was Parley went over for the second one. Cherry Evans put someone through, and it was game on. It was all even. But Queensland, they choked. They choked under the pressure. They had a good set. Maybe could have got a shot at field goal, but they didn't. But Cherry Evans put up this just shit bomb. It was a shit bomb. Then obviously the Blues went up and scored. Ferg down the wing there. Outstanding. Gets it to Tedesco. He scores. Actually, I didn't mention the Blues tries to even get that lead. So Tedesco scored a very nice try. Just went across field and then just used his power. Tedesco, I think he's the best player in the world at the moment. I know the talk's Callum Ponga and that. Like, who's the better one? Callum Ponga or James Tedesco. I think Tedesco really stepped up again in this Origin series and showed that he's definitely the best fullback in the world. He's just got that power. He's got the speed and the power. He's elusive. He's just such a good player, James Tedesco. He really, I'm not going to say he carries this New South Wales side, but without him, I think we'd definitely be way less of a side. Even if we had like Tom Dragojevic or someone at fullback, we would be nowhere near as good, I think. Adding Damien Cook, outstanding. His try was so good. That's where I thought the floodgates were going to open. I thought Damien Cook try, his run from dummy half, just the fact that it was like kind of a solo effort from a fair way out, and it was just so good. I thought that was going to be the dagger into Queensland's hearts, but it kept pumping, and they kept going, they kept trying. Queensland obviously wasn't enough in the end, but it was enough to nearly give me a heart attack, give everybody around us a heart attack. I really didn't want to see what that stadium would have been like had New South Wales had lost. It wasn't the fact that we would have lost the game, it's the fact that we were so far ahead, and then so quickly in like the space of like 10 minutes, whatever it was all even. I just couldn't believe it. And also the fact that Mitchell Pearce and James Maloney, I didn't think they were particularly good. I know Mitchell Pearce has finally got his win. That's great. And I'm glad that we did end up winning because, mate, I don't want to see the papers. I wouldn't have wanted to see anything regarding Mitchell Pearce after that game had they lost. It would have been ugly because it's like, to me, he didn't do too much. He didn't do anything bad. I thought Maloney was pretty shithouse at the end. A lot of poor decisions, but hey, we won. That's all that matters. Let's just talk about the good things. Jack Whiten, outstanding. Blake Ferguson, outstanding. Tedesco, amazing. Damien Cook, amazing. Just David Clemmer, amazing. Paul Vaughan, very, very good. Just, it's hard. Oh, Cameron Murray, outstanding off the bench. Cameron Murray, that was one of the best bench performances I've ever seen. He was so bloody good. His strip, his line break. Quite unlucky that we made a few breaks that we didn't capitalise on. The one where Munster knocked down the ball. If we had scored that from Cameron Murray's break, game over. Like, Queensland don't come back 100%. They come back from that 18 points. That's unreachable. But yeah, it didn't happen for Queensland. I'm actually shocked with how much fight they put in. I mean, it's stupid to say because we all know Queensland have a lot of fight in them. But I mean, I didn't think they'd roll over, but I definitely thought that New South Wales would win this a lot more comfortably in the end. But it just didn't happen. And I said to my mate at the ground, I said, you know what, this wouldn't be a decider if it didn't go like this. And in hindsight, knowing that we've won, I'm glad that it did happen. What a night. It was the best night of my life, honestly. I'm so happy I got to witness it. I got to see the try happen right in front of me. My mate captured it all on Snapchat as well. Happened to be Snapchatting like just before, and then all of a sudden we made the line break, and there you go. I might even insert it here. I'll play it here. Well, there you have it, guys. Just my quick thoughts on Game 3. A little bit of a recap going over the game. But for the second time in a row, New South Wales are victorious. 2 in a row. Yeah, let's go. How good's that? I love saying that. After so long of not having victories, it's nice to say in a row. Like getting a single victory is good, but just the fact that we're going back to back means a lot. Queensland, he's had a bloody good run. Just let us enjoy the moment now, because I don't know how long we'll get this for. He'll probably win next year, who knows. Anyway, guys, leave in the comment section below. What were your thoughts on the game? What was going through your head when Queensland were having that big comeback? What were your thoughts when Ferguson was running down the wing, got the pass to Tedesco to score? For me, it's always interesting looking at the comments on State of Origin videos, just because you can look at the comments depending on whether they're a New South Welshman or a Queenslander, or, you know, seeing arguments or conversations. Some are civil, some aren't. But yeah, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end the video. Thanks for watching. If you did happen to enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram's on the screen right now. It's Mr. Luke on YT. My Facebook page is also in the description below. Also, go ahead and give me an ad on Snapchat to save what's on the screen now, Mr. Luke on YT. Righto, guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Go New South Wales, 2 in a row. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.